All teed up, Brandon Aubrey out for the kick. And off we go from Dallas. Starting from the 5. And he's brought down inside the 20 on an uneventful effort. So the Commanders' offense headed out for their opening drive. It's last season's Offensive Rookie of the Year at the helm. Brock, what a rookie season he had. Led his team to the conference title game for the first time since 1991. It's Jaden Daniels. Daniels setting up the play action.
He may have been drafted second in 2024, but Daniels was the rookie we couldn't stop talking about last season nor take our eyes off him. He really, Kate, put the capital D in dual threat. 3,500 yards and 25 touchdowns passing, and 900 yards and 6 touchdowns on the ground.
And he stopped just before the line to gain. This is at the 27. Battle coming up on 3rd and inches. A run now with Prosky Merritt. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Pickup of 2 here. And the Commanders will have a first. Out of the gun, Daniels. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. Second down. Prosky Merritt on his own read. And he gets him around 6 there. Brought down by the East Carolina rookie, Savon Revel. 3rd and 4 coming up now.
A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
Shotgun snap to Daniels. It's caught by McLaurin. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. Football on that 47-yard line, first down. Play action now, Daniels. He's throwing deep to the left side. And the defender redirects that deep shot. Nicely done, incomplete. And I'm just going to assume, Brock, we're going to see a more aggressive defense here after the amount of points these guys gave up last week.
Yeah, that performance was not up to standard, but this looks a whole lot more like an attacking the pass.
There he goes, right sideline. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish up an excellent opening series. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. Quite the drive they put together to begin this game. What stood out to us, how quickly they were operating. They got a lot of plays in a small amount of time on the way to that touchdown.
What do you mean? We feel that tempo in the booth?
Yep, certainly do.
Kept those guys guessing defensively and on their toes, not quite sure what was coming next. And it will be that same strategy they employ, I'm going to guess so, until that defense proves they can stop it.
That one right down the middle. And the Commanders will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Matt Prater is set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. A great effort, but he got popped at the end of it. So now the Cowboys getting an opportunity to send their offense out for the first time. And they're brought out by a quarterback celebrating a decade now as an NFL starter. Originally the 135th pick back in that 2016 NFL Draft, it's Dak Prescott.
He didn't get the full chance to build on his MVP runner-up season. An injury ended 2024 after just 8 games. But Dak's got a few more weapons around him. He's got a new head coach, a play caller, and at this stage of his career, he's got to make the most of it.
To the left and wheeled in by Ferguson. And he has him right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. One play in and already they're close to midfield. First and 10, Prescott. That's complete. It's Javonte Williams. And he's short of the first after a mild gain. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Commanders' 44-yard line.
Now running here with Jaden Blue. He's taken down, but he's got it to the 29. The end result there, 15 yards and a first.
A gain of 15 yards. And the Cowboys first down. First and 10 at the 29.
Shotgun snap, he'll give to Blue. And into a sea of bodies he goes. Looks like they'll get about 3 out of it.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game, right? Doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly,
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And this defense going to try to hang on to that momentum, Brock, as they go for another stop on third down.
It's now 3rd and 11.
Damn, I miss you, Chester. Sending love from my face compressor.
From the gun is Prescott. He's in trouble and gets brought down again. And a couple of really good plays, Brock, made back-to-back behind the line to bring up fourth down. Now Brandon Aubrey will try to knock it through for the Cowboys. This a 54-yarder. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And they're whistling for a stop here, and that's one of the Cowboys who's in some pretty clear discomfort and in need of some assistance. We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. This return starts at the 5. Showing a little burst so far. And they'll be looking at some decent field position. He's out of bounds up towards the 35. The Commanders and Terry McLaurin ready for another look on offense. And so far, with a chunk of the season gone, you can see he's been the league's most productive receiver in terms of yardage. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to keep it this time. Short gain in the end to about the 36-yard line. Davion Clowney on that stop. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down. From the 36. Sets up the screen. Eckler. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. 1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Here's possibly Merritt on the carry. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3. Now we'll take a moment to check out his numbers on the ground from a week ago.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
They'll come up after that 4-yard gain. It's 2nd and 6.
Let's go now.
From the 48. That's what right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground. Looking for his wide receiver there. And that brings up 3rd down.
Coverage on the play by Trayvon Diggs.
From the gun, it's Daniels. This is hauled in by Samuel. And he's going to be drugged down, looks like at that 37-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there, and that picks up the 1st. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
They're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend.
Okay, quick.
Offense set for a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Start. Ready.
A run. It's Krosky Merritt. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send it backwards. 1 quarter down for these two NFC East teams. 7-3 is our score. Back to AT&T Stadium in just a moment.
On the jump.
Time now for the 2nd quarter. Commanders in possession. They have it 2nd down, well inside of field goal range. He sends this one to the end zone. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Daniels from the pistol. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
I'll say, Kate, that defense looked even better, sharper on 3rd down than they did on 2nd. They played that one so tight there was no window to throw.
Prater puts it through. And add 3 to their lead as it extends to 7.
What a season this guy's having. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
Very short kick taken at the 19. Juke the defender. And out of bounds just before he could get them into the red zone. That looks like it's inside the 25.
We know this is the ticket to the field for a whole lot of rookie special teams. It's something that teams every year look for in the draft. And with the new rules, well, maybe even that much more. These super athletes who can...
And it's a sack. They got there to take him down, but there was a reason for that. So we got a flag down. I think that's going to nullify the play. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach.
Still first down.
Now, a great way for the offense to start the drive, Brock. A free 5 yards, and now a much shorter first down. Dak off the play fake. Going for his back, but it's incomplete. That's going to bring up third down. Couldn't connect on first. It's second down.
Brings up second down and 5 yards to go.
Off the play fake. It's Prescott. Cut near the goal line. Ooh, and he's not going to score, but they're just a yard away now as this sets up first and goal.
That's good for a Cowboys first down.
Yeah, here we go.
First and goal.
Fullback trying to power across. And he won't get in. The daylight was there for just a second, but it closed just in time to keep him out. It's going to be second and goal.
Gain of a yard.
They're lining up on the doorstep. Second and goal from inside the one.
Yeah, here we go. Wait, take. What?
Williams. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Cowboys can tie it up in the second after cutting into the lead. Javonte Williams, the touchdown. Extra point from Aubrey is up and good. And the Cowboys tie things 10-10. Tie ball game now as they send this away. Fields this one at the 3. Mismanages to get just beyond that 30-yard line. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he already has a passing touchdown in this game. As you can see, that's what he's done with regularity all year. Sitting among the NFL leaders in that category. No luck finding his receiver that time. And it's going to be second down.
Let's go now. Go.
Daniel's going to keep it. No gain on the play, and they still need 10 now on third down.
Boy, is it tough to fool this defense with how well they read and react to these plays. Held their line, and the QB keeper gets nada.
Daniels throwing on third. He has the first over the middle. And they're going to bring him down just a moment before he's able to break it across midfield. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. First and 10 from a yard shy of midfield. They'll run it out of the pistol. Krosky Merritt can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
Second and 10.
Here we go.
Play fake here. Daniels. It's a big strike downfield to Samuel. And they're on him right away with that tackle. The stop comes at the 26-yard line. They have themselves another first and 10. Now the shotgun give to Eckler. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs.
You spring a big gain like that, Kate, on the interior, 9 times out of 10, that O-line decisively won their matchup with the big fellas up front. They got those pads down. They created leverage, and they opened up that running room.
Give him around 6. That's going to make it second and 4.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
Here we go. Here we go.
Cowboys 7 yards.
Ready.
Here's Krosky Merritt. Oh, man, nothing for him again, Brock. It has been a struggle all game as this one's quickly marked up, too.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, a largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
They run. It's Krosky Merritt. Defense contains him. That's going to force 4th down as he's dropped for a loss. Washington calls it second timeout. They're down to their final one in this half. Matt Prater on for the field goal try. A very short kick here from the right hash.
One of the areas that kickers and quarterbacks are similar, they want to get into rhythm, and no better way to feel good and get into that rhythm than start a game 2 for 2 as a kicker.
Now Prater on to send it away. Return coming from the 14. And pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Cowboys offense headed out there. They were able to say mission accomplished on their last series, finding that end zone. But the work, it starts all over again right now.
And you know this, Kate, from our years together of doing this. I'm a firm believer of call it till they stop it. Doesn't mean you have to innovate right away. Call the same plays until they stop them, because they proved last drive they couldn't.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield.
Yeah, here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Going to the ground again on first. Well, a lot of effort there, partner, but no results. Fought for that one stop, but only managed to get back to the line of scrimmage.
1-yard gain. Brings up second.
We're to the 2-minute warning from AT&T. The Cowboys with some work to do, trailing in this game. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
26. 20.
A 3rd down run with Blue. He's going to get this to the opposing 41. It's a pickup of 11. And it'll be 1st down, Dallas.
That's good for Cowboys. 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 40.
1st down, here's Dak. He's got isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that sack quickly changes the tone of this series, Brock. It's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 13 at the 43-yard line.
Offense at the line, but they won't snap it. We've got a timeout. As they'll meet and decide what to do on this 2nd down.
Yeah. Here we go.
Another try following the sack. Thrown towards running back, but he comes up empty, incomplete, and now they're facing 3rd down.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here.
Yeah.
Dak out of the pistol. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
A loss of 7. It's 4th down.
Final timeout taken by the Commanders, as they'll get together and discuss with 4th down coming up. Dallas sends its punching unit onto the field. And we'll see how his debut offering goes. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away. He has it at the 13. And he gets him out of the deep part of their half. This is out across the 20. Washington ready to go on offense as they take the field. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Throwing on 1st down, Daniels. On it, and he nearly picked it. Oh, couldn't hang on in the end. The offense got lucky on a risky throw there. It's 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. And back-to-back passes that should have been intercepted. 2 great chances to take it away. Both of them dropped, Brock, and now they stay out there for 3rd down. Back to throw. Here's Daniels. Complete beyond the marker. And the stop is made just before he's able to reach that midfield strike. Upping the tempo with some hurry-up offense.
It's a gain of 25 yards. First down.
Daniels now on first down. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. Left side. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So that brings up second down.
Malik Hooker on the coverage.
Again, Daniels to the air. That's caught. KJ Osborne. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's third down.
Third down give to Eckler. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Working quickly here.
Tackled at the 40-yard line. A gain of 5.
And they spike the ball to stop the clock.
Ready.
Second and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here.
Come on, come on.
Daniels now. That's knocked away by a defender. Incomplete.
Hey, what I love about that play, everybody can see the pass breakup, the knock away. You can see the result. What you don't see are the fundamentals. The corner's job of mirroring that route, being stride for stride, and then having the great anticipation and timing to knock it away.
Daniels going to keep it. Wow, and they're actually going to lose some yardage here as they fail to convert. Now they're facing fourth down.
Send a pretty clear message to the QB right there on that one. No one fooled for a second as they create the tackle for loss.
On the jump.
And that offense isn't budging. They're going for it.
Let's go.
Now Daniels on fourth down. Oh, it's the screen. Pass complete. And he's going to get this down inside the 30 before he's driven out. Left the offense out there on fourth down, Brock, and look at the result. A big gain. They got 15 and the first.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
Hit arrived as the ball did to break things up. And now they face second down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
Ertz reels it in. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. So a field goal game at the half. Well, the teams are ready. The fans are ready. Let's give the people what they came here for. We'll jump past halftime and get right back to the game.
And Raiders set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Short kick here, fielded at the 15. All right, and in the end, Brock, this is going to make it out to the 30. Dallas with its offense headed out for our first possession of the half. And as they get set, partner, gotta imagine they're bringing some urgency with them to the field this drive, too.
Yeah, I think you and I both know in calling these NFL games that sense of urgency can be replaced by full-blown panic in a hurry. So find a way to possess the ball and, more importantly, score some points. That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Prescott now off the play fake. He can run it. And this is taken ahead to the 37. Play made by Zeron Payne.
It's one of those situations, not much to be had there no matter what he did with the ball. Even if he scraped a positive gain out of it, that's still a win and a confidence builder for this defense.
Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs. On the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
First and 10 at the 40.
Prescott here from the gun. To the left and reeled in by Ferguson. Short pickup on the play to about the 40. Jordan Poyer up from the secondary to make that stop.
It's now second and 6 at the 40-yard line.
Give on second here to Blue. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that first down.
That's the type of call that offensively, man, it just builds so much confidence. I don't even think they were looking to get the first down. Just get to a manageable third down, but instead they move the chains, and that is one disheartening look on that defense.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Mike Sandler still makes the play. And just like that, a really good drive is taken away with an INT.
Sure was a lot of promise on that series, right? That's a small silver lining for them at the very least, but probably won't be much comfort now. And it's going to feel even worse when this quarterback watches the tape tomorrow.
It's a nice running there on that 7-yard gain. Make it second down.
That is just a great drive starter. What every offense wants. Gives you a little bit of energy, a little juice, and now a really manageable second down.
Here's 2nd and 2. He's going to loft one deep to the left. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders push their lead further to start the half. Terry McLaurin with the touchdown. Prater on for the PAT. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders make it a 10-point ball game.
Commanders 20, Cowboys 10. Prater set to kick off.
Now Prater on to send it away. Short kick gathered in at the 15. And this gets out to the 30 before he stops. Another drive coming up for this Dallas offensive unit. And we'll see if they go right back to the passing game here, coming off an interception they threw in enemy territory. First and 10. Here's Prescott. Drops this one down here for Williams. And he'll go down, and we'll say right at the 39-yard line.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field you can depend on.
And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's good for a Cowboys first down.
You know what I like about a second and short run play, Kate? Yeah, I like getting a first down, but you know what I like even more? That's going to set up a play-action pass in a similar down and distance, and that defense is going to have to key on the run.
Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
I know from the position of the quarterback, Kate, sometimes you hand that ball, you put it in the belly of the running back, and you send him right into the teeth of a buzzsaw. You can feel it from the jump, and that call from the defense, well, it came at the perfect time.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Yeah! Here we go!
Dak to the air here. Throwing the out route complete. And he's able to move past the 45 before going out. So now here's 3rd and 5.
Brings up 3rd and 5.
Yeah!
Prescott will look to throw. And he's caught. He's got Lamb. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunky yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gain about 8, second down.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Up the gut they go with Williams. And this is down to the 28 before the defense halts it. Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down.
I think anytime these offensive coordinators in the NFL call a run play, they're just looking for something positive. If you get a first down, that's a bonus.
Yeah, here we go!
They go with Williams on the counter. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
These linebackers of today, they are so quick. They're so twitchy. You don't get a body on them in a hurry, they're going to stick you right at the line of scrimmage.
Here we go, here we go. Wide,
2nd and 10 now. Into traffic, complete. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Chance to move the chains here on 3rd and 4.
Makes it 3rd and 4.
yeah, here we go! Wide,
Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. The Cowboys have it, but some work to do in the final frame. They're trailing 3rd and 4 coming up now.
Here we go.
Dak now from the gun. Can't find anyone open. He's forced to throw it away.
Everybody wants to play quarterback until a play like that. Almost no resistance off the ball and the defense ready to maul you. It was all he could do to get rid of it before he gets just clocked.
Kicked well, and this is good! And it pulls him back within 1 score here in the 4th. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Starting from the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Commanders and QB Jaden Daniels headed out for their next look on offense. And he has continued to own this defense and keep on throwing that football, partner, making this performance one that he's going to remember, but as you like to say, the defense would probably rather forget. Commanders to the line now, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10.
Ready?
They blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Headed in reverse so far. Time to shift into drive. Here's 2nd and 14. Shotgun snap to Daniels. Short pass brought in. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. The big play nets him 17 yards. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
Let's go.
Play action now with Daniels. He lets a heater go deep, middle of the field. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
3rd and just 2 to go.
It's a gain of 8. And it brings up 3rd down.
Another carry for him. Ooh, this one does not have a chance. They were ready for that one, and the effort brings up 4th down.
Where one defender failed, well, his buddy was there to swarm to the ball and make that play just as it gets to the line of scrimmage.
Commanders punting on 4th down. Direct snap to the up man. He's going to push for it. And he's hauled down before he can pay off that gamble as their creativity is rewarded with a turnover on downs.
You know, in these situations, Kate, you got to be a great actor. That time, the punt unit defensively was not buying anything they were selling. That's a big stop on the fake punt.
The Cowboys about set to take over. And their last drive did end in points. Not as many as they wanted, though. They had to settle for that field goal despite advancing the football pretty well. And he'll get this down to the 33-yard line.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him, the
He isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
just an incredible effort out of him today. And the type of performance, frankly, that elevates the energy level of all 10 guys around him. What a game he's got going.
3rd and long, Prescott. And that one's too far in front of him, so now they're facing 4th down. So a big kick coming up for Brandon Aubrey. He better get all of this one. It's got a ways to go. And his kick is blocked. It's picked up inside the 45.
That protection has got to be able to hold up for a few seconds. It has to. Those are points that aren't going on the board now, and wasted effort by their teammates to get them to this point.
The Commanders and Terry McLaurin are ready for another look on offense. And he has kept his pace up in the second half. His quarterback more than happy to keep throwing it his way, considering what he's been able to do with his looks all game.
70 tips.
They'll start this series with an option left. And they've got to him just a step or two before he can reach the 40 as he's sent out. That play gains 15, and it moves the sticks. One play in, and this drive is already into enemy territory. A run now with Prosky Merritt. And he's not going to manage to get back to the line even. Tackled for a loss. We've got 2nd and 11.
From Little League football to the NFL, that is a play that a safety dreams of. Sees that toss play coming and is able to come downhill and knock it backwards.
Offense to the line for 2nd down. From the gun, it's Daniels. It was there, but he couldn't hang on. That's incomplete.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Daniels throwing on 3rd. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. He was looking for Terry McLaurin. And now they're staring at 4th and long.
Formation for the Commanders.
And not his best punt here. He drops it several yards into the end zone. That's going to lead to a touchback. Offense headed back out there now for Dallas. And standout special teams play kept these guys from getting 3 out of that last drive. Probably not looking to leave anything to chance this time around. Take this one in for 6.
And the best way to keep a field goal from getting blocked is not to even put the field goal unit on the field. The extra point unit, that's what they're aiming for.
At the 20-yard line.
Yeah, here we go. I take one.
Back to the air, Prescott. Oh, look at this, here he goes. And Prescott finds him at first as he slides down to end the run.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide to practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
And he's not quite that fast. Let him just a bit too much. That's incomplete. After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. Throwing again is down. Hauled in by Lamb, right side. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a 1st down.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give the quarterback a chance.
Looking for his wide receiver there. It's 4th and short. We'll see if they go for it. The Cowboys setting out their punting unit. Down before the return gets far. The Washington offense getting set for its next possession. They came into this game on a 5-game win streak and currently in control of what could be a 6th straight victory. On 1st down, they'll run. And they come through with a big stop there. Got him down for a loss as they keep fighting back here in the 4th. The Cowboys signaling for their first time out. They still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. Out of the gun, Daniels. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target.
Can't cover it much better than that. Really well covered, Kate, on that play. There just simply was not a window for him to sneak that throw in.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
Here we go, set, ready, Cowboy 80.
Looking to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free, incomplete. The Commanders ready for the punt. And after that drive went backwards, she's going to send this one forward. Ooh, and he's out of bounds before he can break it upfield. The Cowboys offense now headed back to the field. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. The Cowboys have it in great field position as they come up to the line, 1st and 10. Catch made by Schoonmaker. And he's brought down right in the neighborhood of that 40-yard line. The end result there, 15 yards and a 1st.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
First down now, ball at the 39-yard line.
Yeah! There we go!
Setting up to pass. Catch made over the middle. He's got it in the red zone. And they're not going to have to burn a timeout. Smart play here. He gets out of bounds with the first down.
It's a gain of 27 yards. That's another Cowboys
Here we go.
first down.
They'll give it to Williams on the option. He's dropped a big stop in a big moment there, Brock. They could not afford to lose yards there. All right, here we go. Second down.
Brings up second and 12.
Back to throw.
At the 14.
And screen here to Blue. They're backed up. Not the stop they could afford, Brock. He just want to lose his yards.
Okay, that's one of those situations as a quarterback that on my grade sheet, that's a negative. That screen was ambushed by the defense, and you've got to throw it away. Just find a way to put it at his feet and not create a...
Really? No, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Well, after recording the sack, it looks like he is the one who's shaken up. We're going to get a stoppage here as he gets looked at. They've got to go for it in his spot, Brock. This is fourth down.
Yeah!
Desperation time here. And he brings it in. Touchdown! And a big decision coming up on now. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for two and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this two-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Returning it from the 4. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. The Commanders all set to regain possession. And even with some time left, Brock, a long ways to go to get into range for a game winner. They're going to need to move it in a hurry. He'll look to throw it. Catch made underneath by the back. And this drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
I know coordinator and quarterback going to be upset with that first down because you call a screen on first, you're thinking stay ahead of schedule. Even a minimal gain to stay on pace, but instead, the defense creates a negative play and sets them back behind the sticks.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Here he is to throw. Catch is made down the right sideline. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. Man, this has been such a great game. Nobody is ready for it to end just yet. After 4 quarters, we're headed to overtime. And there's still something being celebrated by the fans, isn't it, Brock? A coin toss might not decide the game anymore here in overtime. Both sides guaranteed a possession now, even if the first team scores a touchdown. And if we're tied after those 2 series, it is next score wins. It's a new look to NFL overtime. Let's see how this plays out as we get underway with some bonus football. Return starts at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25. The Commanders set to take over. And they fought hard not just against their opponents out on the field, Brock, but the tens of thousands of opponents here in these stands. Now a chance to be the first ones to answer the bell and take the early lead here in overtime. First throw of overtime now. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
On 2nd and 10 now, Daniels hits him on the out route. Along the right sideline, there's space. Deebo Samuel. Touchdown, Washington! The Commanders just need 2 snaps to steal the lead. Deebo Samuel, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game. A second touchdown through the air for him, Brock, and independent of the game situation, we both know he's going to be happy to leave the field with 2 of them in one game.
1 touchdown, you just might be right time, right place, but 2 touchdowns in a game is always about the preparation. The separations and the preparation. It's doing that work on the practice field and knowing before the game that when my number's called, I'm going to be there to deliver.
The extra point is good, and that's a big one. Now their defense just has to defend a 7-point lead here in overtime.
Cowboys 20. Snap Raiders set to kickoff.
Well, in past years, this game would have been over on that score, but starting this year, their opponents get to respond as we are back underway. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. The Cowboys offense headed out there. And they're coming off an excellent series throwing the football that led to that touchdown, Brock. So you and I both expecting that defense to be looking for that on this series. First call here coming from the shotgun.
Yeah, there we go. I think. What do you think?
Now he gets a shot here in overtime. Drops this underneath. It's Blue. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and then creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Go to the right side. Is caught by Ferguson. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. A 7-yard pickup, and it moves the chains. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. All right, so far so good, partner. Taking advantage of the change to respond here in overtime. We all know that was reserved only for the playoffs previously, but now an opportunity teams getting regular season games too.
Yeah, I think we both love this because really it keeps teams from blaming a coin flip anymore. Even if some of the anger in the past was justified now you just look in the mirror and know it's all upon you to deliver.
Second down, still 10 to go after that incomplete pass.
Yeah! Here we go. Right.
Another throw for Prescott. That's incomplete left side.
Those passes get more and more difficult as you try to get aggressive downfield. I love the call. I love pushing the ball down the field. But the windows in the throwing lanes aren't there long, and it only takes a little bit for a throw to be off.
So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Yeah, here we go.
Dak throwing again. He lost it deep left. And he's there to send that one away, incomplete. This is it, Brock. Make or break right here. Overtime rules gave him a chance to go touchdown for touchdown. But if they don't come through on this fourth down, they have wasted that chance.
And they're humans down there. They're not robots. They know exactly what these circumstances are, but this is also, Kate, where you tell yourself, just do your job. Just do what you have been trained to do. You can't make it more and bigger than it is, or else they're going to fail.
Big moment here in overtime. Fourth down, and the offense is out there. They're going for it. Here's Prescott. He's loaded another one up. And they don't get the catch they need there. That man was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turn it over on downs.
Even the best receivers, they've got occasional breaks in concentration. You just never want to see it happen. One of the most important snaps of the game. If we know anything about this guy, though, it's he'll be up for the challenge the next time the ball comes his way.
So it's a win on the road for the Commanders. And it took some extra effort, Brock, some bonus football before they were finally able to separate from the opposition and earn that hard-fought victory. So that puts a bow on this one. For my partner, Brock Heward, and everyone involved on our crew, I'm Kate Scott signing off. This has been another presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. It's a win for the Commanders as we say so long from Dallas.